Virginia Jets fans. This is your president, Adam Bartolo, recording live from the studio apartment in Newport News, Virginia. You know what week this is. Week 8, Jets versus the Patriots. The Jets come in at 5-2. The poor little Patriots are only 3-4. How sad. I will not use that voice again. 1 p.m. Sunday, MetLife Stadium. Now, since the last time the Jets beat the New England Patriots, that was 2015. The Jets have lost 12 straight games. The last time that the Jets beat the New England Patriots in regulation for a regular season game was September of 2010. They have played 23 regular season games since that day, and the Jets have won 2 of those games in overtime and lost the other 21. So the Jets have had a tendency this year of breaking bad habits, breaking old negative streaks, whether it's the September losses, the inability to win in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, whether it's not being able to win a division game. This is the streak that they really, really have to snap. Yeah, and after this, there's only one more streak to snap. It starts with a P. I'm not going to use the word. So enough of the intro. Let's get right into these matchups. So let's talk about when the Jets are on defense and the Patriots have the ball. Over the last 4 weeks, here's what I like. The Jets defense has generated more quarterback hits and sacks than any other unit in football. They're also third in takeaways, second in points allowed. So New England, who is coming off an absolutely brutal offensive performance to the underwhelming Chicago Bears defense, they're not going to get an easier matchup by taking on the Jets, especially going on the road to a rowdy MetLife Stadium. Now, it will be Mac Jones at quarterback, who has definitely struggled in his return last week, coming back from a high ankle sprain. Bailey Zappi is going to be the backup in this game, but I still wouldn't be surprised if you see both quarterbacks in this game. Would not be shocked by that. The running backs are Ramondre Stevenson, who's kind of supplanted Damian Harris as the running back number 1. Both very, very good. If they can't run the ball, this offense is really not going to go anywhere. They do have a good wide receiver core with the likes of Jacoby Myers, number 16, the law firm. He has a team-high 26 catches, 355 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Devontae Parker, formerly of the Dolphins, number 1. That's your deep threat. He's averaging 21 yards per catch. Nelson Aguilar, number 15. He's got 2 fumbles already this season. You got the rookie Tyquan Thornton, number 11. Kendrick Bourne, number 84, 11 catches on just 14 targets. They got a lot of wide receivers that they can throw the ball to if they wanted to. But the Jets, as we know, their secondary just seems to get better by the week. So if the Patriots are going to throw the ball, they might want to look at Hunter Henry at tight end. 14 catches, 168 yards, and 10 first downs. So it's going to be very interesting to see how the Patriots try to attack the Jets defense because, believe me, they know about Sauce and DJ Reed. Okay, they're not going to want to test it outside. Now, the offensive line is pretty interesting. Trent Brown is at left tackle, very good, but he had 4 penalties on Monday. Left guard, as of right now this is subject to change. They drafted Cole Strange in the first round. A lot of people thought he might go 4th round. Patriots drafted him first round. And David Andrews, their center, good player, but he's been in concussion protocol all week. Has not practiced, may not play. That would be a very, very big loss for New England, because then they might have to slide Cole Strange over to the center spot because they like their backup guard more than their backup center. It's a very interesting offensive line situation here. All right, now let's go to the other side. Let's flip it. Jets offense versus the Patriots defense. Here's what I want to say about the Pats defense. They're not the most athletic defense that you'll ever see. They did give up 243 rushing yards to the Bears, who coming into that game were 30th in points and yards per game. But like we said, the 2 weeks before that, they shut down Detroit, they shut down Cleveland, 2 very high-power offenses. Now, as far as the running back situation goes, we know Breece Hall is out for the year. Michael Carter will probably have the lion's share of the carries. But it'll be interesting to see what James Robinson does in this game, if he even plays. We don't know if that's going to happen. The Jets still have Ty Johnson. They activated Bam Knight. It might be nighttime from the practice squad, a player that I happen to like very much. And it's hard for me to believe that the Jets are going to activate 4 running backs for this game. because why would they promote Bam Knight from the practice squad if they don't have any intention of playing him in this game, or at least activating him for this game? So it'll be very interesting to see when those inactives come out, about an hour to 2 hours before kickoff, what running backs are declared inactive. Now, as far as the passing game goes, one thing that concerns me is that Zach was 0 for 5 against Denver on passes of 10 yards or more. Granted, it was against an excellent pass defense, but the downfield passing game is just not working. And for this team to really continue to win, Zach's he does have to take a step up in his performance, and particularly with his accuracy going downfield. Even just the intermediate routes, the 10 to 20 yard passes. I'm not even asking for the bombs down the field, but hitting those 10 to 20 yard passes to Garrett Wilson, maybe now to Elijah Moore, those plays are going to go a long way. Now, you notice I did not mention his favorite target, number 84, Corey Davis, who's dealing with a knee injury. He has not practiced this week. As of right now, I don't really expect him to play in this game. So that's going to give Elijah Moore the opportunity that he wants. He's going to get his snaps. Let's see if they try to feed him early to get him off to a good start. And another thing that I do want to see in this game, I want to see a good amount of Braxton Berrios. I love his speed. I don't think the Patriots can handle his speed. Give him some end arounds. Give him a few running attempts. The screen passes have not worked very well with number 10, with BB. So let's see at least maybe 2 or 3 run attempts at the right points in this game. I hope Mike LaFleur has a nice little package prepped up for Braxton Berrios. Now, a couple of players on the Patriots defense that I'm looking at. Dietrich Wise Jr., number 91. 5 sacks, 4 tackles for a loss. Very good defensive lineman. This is a big X factor right here. Number 90, Christian Barmore. Okay, he is a key defensive tackle against both the pass and the run. The ability that he has to occupy defensive linemen, it really frees up these pass rushers that New England has. But he did not play Monday due to a knee injury, and it really hurt their defense. Barmore has not practiced this week either. That is potentially a big loss. And speaking of the New England pass rushers, it's really all about Matthew Judon, number 9, formerly of the Baltimore Ravens. He's got 8.5 sacks on the season already, 2.5 on Monday alone, 7 tackles for a loss. He'll be going against that right side, most likely, of the Jets' offensive line. Without AVT, we're looking at Cedric O and Nate Herbig to try to stop him. Okay, so it's a little bit concerning, and that's a reason I might play James Robinson a little bit more, is because he's very good at pass protection. We might need James Robinson to pass protect more than we need him to run the ball in this game. Going to the secondary, New England's got a fine quarterback tandem in Jonathan Jones and Jack Jones. Man, we got to really keep up with the Joneses in this game. New England's just full of Joneses. Their safety, Kyle Duggar, was hurt in the second half. Ankle injury, did not return, and he is not practicing either. So that is a loss for their secondary. Okay, I got a few. I want to go through a couple of different game notes because there's some very interesting stats that I found here. So Nick Folk is still the Patriots kicker, 10 for 12 on field goals. Here's something I have not heard anybody else talk about outside of the Patriots content providers who I did listen to this week to, sort of spy on the enemy. You see what I did there? Jake Bailey, their punter, just signed a new 3-year contract. He is last in the NFL in gross average and net average. He's averaging 40 yards per gross average per punt attempt and only 30-yard net average per punt. So he is not doing well. And this is a game that I think is going to be very defensive-minded, and field position could be paramount. Okay, so the New England punting situation is not good right now. That bears watching. Braden Mann, on the other hand, averaged 55 yards per punt against Denver. So I think if anything, the Jets had the advantage at punter. So that's something to hang your hat on. The penalties do concern me. The Jets had 11 penalties for 85 yards last week. They have 526 penalty yards. That is the most in the NFL. That definitely does concern me. Turnovers are very interesting. The Jets have no turnovers in the last 3 weeks. But the Patriots have 13 takeaways. That's tied for 3rd in the league. But the Patriots, while they're 3rd in takeaways, they have the 2nd highest number of giveaways in the NFL, 15 giveaways. The only team with more is the New Orleans Saints. And that's not something you expect with a Belichick coach team, is turning the ball over. But they've been very guilty of it thus far in the 2022 season. Okay, club notes. We got Green Bean coming. He's going to be doing his live broadcast from AJ Gators. I know he's going to be eating those Gates of Hell wings. We're going to be doing door prizes. We're going to have 50-50. And we're going to be doing the Halloween costume contest. So again, Jets fans, wear your costumes. Okay, come up with the best costume that you've got. During halftime, we'll do a little presentation. The club will vote. And then we will announce the winner. And the winner of the contest, I'm going to tell you right now what you're going to get. You are going to get a replica New York Jets Super Bowl ring. That's right. You're going to get the bling, the New York Jets Super Bowl ring. So that is what we got for you today. I'm going to see you at AJ Gators. I'll probably be there by about 12:30. Game time is 1 o'clock. Can't wait to see you all. This is a huge freaking game. I can't wait for it. We owe these guys. This is our game. This is our time. This is our team. And this is our family. Go Jets.